I was doing a lot of thinking lately, and I think that um God, or yeah, God may be my only hope. Um, because he's the only one, the only one to see what I went through in my life as a whole. He saw all that I went through. So, uh, knowing that he saw all that, gives me um, the reason, or the hope to believe that um, he's the only one that can help me. Um, like help me for real. Um, just to heal all the way, or get a better life, or whatever. Um, I think yeah, that God is my only real hope. For anything to work out. You know, from here on out. So I think it's something that maybe a lot of survivors realize. It's just God's the only one that actually gets it. From your vantage point. He's the only one that really understands. I don't know why I'm so emotional lately, but I'm told that COVID makes you emotional, but I know there's a lot of things that are buried from the past, that make me emotional. So when I think about my life, it was a really sad life. And I was talking to one of my good friends that's been there for me since a young since we were young, you know. And I just asked him, I'm like, why why didn't God just kill me, you know? Why didn't God just finish me? I don't know why. I wanted I wanted God to finish me so bad. Just but he hasn't. He hasn't finished me off. I don't know why. Why allow all the bad to happen to me and not finish me off, you know? I didn't understand. You know, I don't understand why. Why I'm still here, you know? The last time one of the last times I talked to my father, he knew I had God issues. He knew I had God issues. And that was their biggest advantage on me was my God issues, you know, from my life. But I do understand one thing, that over the last 8 or 9 years, God's the only one that's been helping me. And I know that God used people to help me throughout my life in the last 7 or 8 years. But the one constant has been God helping me, even e- even if even though I don't want to be helped, you know, or deserve to be helped. You know, life is scary to me. You know, I've always been hiding from life. You know, just cut off, cut off from the world. You know, but it's hard to live when you don't know much about yourself. You know, and you have to make your own choices and stuff. You know, but you don't you don't know much about yourself. You know, so like you end up just choosing the wrong things and you don't know why you chose that thing and scared to make big changes and big choices and because you're used to just hiding all the time, you know, being scared all the time. But I don't know. I just I just I just don't know why God has helped me at all. You know what I mean? Like why just why not just finish me, you know, from all that shit in the past? Why not just finish me off, you know? Why leave me hanging with the abuse and the pain? Why leave me with that, you know? Because a part of me does wish that God would have finished me off when I was a kid. It would have been way less painful for me if God just would have just finished me, you know? But for some reason, He hasn't finished me off, you know? No matter what I've done, you know, no matter how much I've asked Him in the past to finish me off, He won't finish me. don't know what to do with myself, now that, God has kept me going, to this point. I don't I don't really know what to do with myself, as far as like what to do with my life, really. I'm still kind of scared, of life. If I'm honest, I'm terrified of life, um, since I was young. But it wasn't always like it wasn't always like this though. I wasn't always scared of life, but I became that way um over time, I became scared. But I don't know. For whatever reason, God has stuck with me to this point. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Nobody liked me. As far as family goes, nobody liked me in the family. But despite despite nobody liking me in the family, like God God still thought thought I was okay. He still thought I was an all right person, despite despite what the family thought of me, despite all my problems. God still thought I was okay. Still thought I was an all right person. Despite how I was treated and how I was looked at, God still thought I was okay, an all right human, worthy of respect. You know, God God saw me as a real person. Despite everything I went through, God still saw me as a real person that exists. Anyways, that's what I wanted to say, I guess, for this video. Sorry I got emotional, but sometimes sometimes it's healthy to be emotional, I think. Let out all the pain of all your life, that you've held in for so long and buried for so long. Just finally letting it out somewhere. But yeah, maybe there's still good days ahead, despite what I think about things. Maybe there still is a bright sky ahead, good days ahead for me. I don't know, but I hope so. It's really hard to get over, you know, all that you went through. It well, it is for me. It's really hard for me to get over it all and just be like, okay, no big deal. Now I can live a happy life despite all that suffering and pain I went through. Now I can live a happy life. It's hard to just make that switch. You know what I'm saying? Really is. Um, it's not quick. Um, switch into a happy life. Uh, I'm sure God will help me get to a happy life or show me what is a happy life or in a way that I've never seen before. Something I've never seen before. That kind of a good life. Maybe he can guide me to that kind of a thing. And I think if I stay close to God, then I can get there. If I just stay close to him and become a better person. Because I feel like that's the only way is with God's help. It's the only way I can become what I'm supposed to become or become a happier or whatever. Or, you know. Anyways, I'm glad I got that out. It's just something I realize is like God's my only hope. He really is my only hope. From this point forward. For healing, for a better life, for all that stuff.